Because if you're an ass that fights with all the family members, like, yeah, somebody might snitch on you.
Why would you even say that right now, though?
In a 90-day Fiancé Happily Ever After tell-all exclusive, we see that Andrei is convinced Charlie called immigration. Now, there is no love lost between Andrei and Charlie. They have faced off before in what we considered an all-out brawl, and now they are having a tense interaction with what is going to be airing in about a day or so. So 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Tell-All Part 2 sees Andrei accusing Charlie of calling immigration on him. Now, Elizabeth and Andrei's family drama has been boiling over, and it seems it might come to a head because Elizabeth is at home with only 1 month left in her pregnancy, so she couldn't travel to New York City with Andrei and her family. But Elizabeth's brother is there, and Charlie, her brother, alludes to someone calling immigration about Andrei, and he's asked point blank if he did. Charlie says, "No, I don't think about him." Becky backs up Charlie and adds, "I really highly doubt that anyone from my family called the office."
Did you do it? Hell no. Like, I don't care. I don't think about him.
I really highly doubt that anyone from my family called the office.
No, why do you doubt that, Becky, since there's such...
Because I know my
venom?
family. My family doesn't do petty like that. They really don't.
The host, Sean, asks Becky why she doubts that Charlie called immigration. Becky would say, and I quote, "My family doesn't do petty shit like that. They really don't." Or do they? Andrei is convinced, though, that Charlie is the one who called immigration when he's asked why he thinks that. Andrei can't prove it and says he said he's insinuating. He adds that his lawyer has told him that it's a possibility that someone has reported him because it's not normal to not get a green card, which makes sense.
Oh my God, like, this is just like, you're delirious too, as I see now.
Andrei, I want to ask you, though, there are a number of people in Libby's family that you have had arguments with and have had conflicts with. Becky, Charlie, Jen, Mom, Dad. Which one of them is the most likely to have called immigration?
Look at this one right now. He just said it right now. He just said it right now.
You think Charlie called immigration?
Well, did you say, what'd you say right now?
Andrei's lawyer joins the tell-all and explains why Andrei likely has to go through a new interview. The lawyer points out that Andrei could have been flagged for past conduct, or someone may have filed a complaint against him anonymously that his marriage was fraudulent. The latter would trigger an investigation. Well. Furthermore, the lawyer reveals that immigration is more likely to halt an application if the complaint is coming from a credible source. And you know what would be a credible source? Ding, 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 like a family member. And I quote, "Obviously, family members would be more credible than an anonymous source," says Andrei's lawyer. Charlie asks, and I quote, "How do you know if they're family members if they're anonymous?"
Charlie is saying that he didn't do it.
What do you mean he didn't do it? He said he's insinuating.
But
Do I
who
know
would
he
that
did
be?
it? What, in general, did it happen? We don't know. But my lawyer, she says, it might be a possibility, but somebody have reported it because it's not normal to be called and just like not to get that green card.
Okay, let's bring your lawyer out right now, okay?
Well, Andrei says, who else would know? Andrei's lawyer notes that they wouldn't technically know if it was a family member because they're not privy to such information. Charlie says, exactly, that's my point. It seems Charlie might have been doing a little bit of research here. If he's knowing what is privy and what is not. You know what I mean?
Andrei's immigration lawyer is here to help us sort through this troubling situation. Please welcome Emil Ursan. Emil, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Anyways, we shall see what comes of this in, of course, the 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Tell-All Part 2 of 4 that will be airing in about a day.
Hello?
I want to ask your expert opinion. Why do you think Andrei has to go through a new interview?
My opinion, I think it could be two issues. One, either he was flagged for some past conduct signaling some criminal issues or moral conduct issues.
That's not the problem, Emil.
Other than that, thank you for listening and or watching. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your notification bell is on. Leave me a comment and I'll talk to you later.
Or it could be that someone may have filed a complaint against him anonymously, alleging that his marriage is fraudulent, would trigger an investigation.
Wow. Now, having said that, obviously family members would have
You tarnish people who are innocent.
That's messed up.
For the people who are flagged, when somebody calls, is it usually a family member? Is it usually a friend?
Well, anyone would have reported him. It's often anonymous. Immigration more likely to halt an application and put it under investigation if it's from a credible source. And obviously family members would be more credible than an anonymous source.
How do you know that they're family members if they're anonymous? Who else would know?
I didn't say that it's a family member. We're not privy to that information.
Exactly. That's my point.